Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my YouTube channel again. After a long time, almost after the 7 months, I'm going to upload a video. So inshallah, I will be continuing with this my YouTube channel because as I guys maybe know that I have just shifted from Pakistan to Oman. So I was not getting the time to upload or create the content for you guys. So right now I'm just quite stable for making the videos now. So as I promised before 7 months or 8 months that I will be refactoring my code, because in somewhere in these video I told you that right now I'm doing code on the controller layer, which is not good. Everything is working fine, but we need to follow the right architecture and right things. Once we will take 2 or 3 videos to refactor the code, and once we refactor the code and follow all the best practices, then we will be doing continuing this series, and we will be doing some more work on this ASP.NET Core identity, because some of you guys have requested me to continue this series, and I really appreciate that you guys are having and implementing this series, and I personally thankful to you guys that you really like this video. So right now as my computer is new, so I will have to go to my GitHub account and I will be doing a clone. So if you are new, you can do directly just go to the Google and write GitHub, write Salman Masood. You will getting the first link, and the name is Salman Masood Al Farsi. So you will be getting this image, and you will find, okay, this is my project. Here you will find ASP.NET Core Identity -.NET 6. So we created for after a very long time. It's only one branch we have, so you don't have to worry about this. Let's just code clone and copy and come back here somewhere in right now I'm going to desktop because I don't have any. Okay, I have a D drive. I will be going there, right click, folder, and ASP.NET -identity project, whatever you want to rename this folder. For now, let's open the command prompt, git clone. Make sure you have a git install on your computer. I already have, so it will start cloning. So right now my project is being cloned. Okay, let's close this right now, open this, and source, open this project. In the Visual Studio I have installed 2022. So we will be doing some refactor, and believe me, if you watch this 2 or 3 video that I'm going to upload, you will be learning lots of good thing, and if you implement in your code and in your practices, you will be getting a good developer or .NET good developer. Okay, so as you see, we have 2 layers. One is the service layer and one is our API. So we are not directly interacting with the database, because ASP.NET Core Identity provides some an abstract layer, so we don't have to write some database codes for. So that is why we don't have the data layer here right now. We are using a framework identity. So here we have created something very good, like for email we have a separate service. Similarly, for authentication or authorization, we should have some separate service. Right now, if I show you the code, what we are doing, we are writing everything on controller level. You see this authentication controller, everything is written here. We should not be writing in .NET like the controller should be very thin layer. If you find on the internet, you will be finding this kind of code. All the code you will be finding in articles and videos. The people for making it very quick, the people do not prefer to follow the architecture, because it's really hard to make you understand and to deliver it. But for you guys, I'm making my good practices and I'm letting you know. So I hope you will like. So you see how many lines of code are here. It's, if you calculate, from 39 to going 24, and I will make this code to only 1 or 2 liner code, because I will be shifting all these things to the where in my service layer right now. Okay, so what we need to do, we will be starting first. We will create a branch separate, because we do not want to change do not want to affect this. So let's click here on the main branch, and let's click and let's make a develop branch. Okay, for now let's follow some good practice. From develop branch, we will create a separate branch for refactor. Okay, refactor or anything your ticket name is. So I don't have any ticket right now, so I will be just renaming it as refactoring branch. Okay, so I will be working on my refactoring branch, so nothing will affect to my main branch. So now right now what I needed to move first, I will go to the dependencies because this is the main thing I need to see. And for refactoring I will be not, because I created this project 7 months ago, maybe this packages would be updated by the Microsoft. They have updated some new features and some new things. For now I will have to change my code, but right now if you are refactoring and like you just refactoring according to the architecture, not for the updating the packages, it's a different thing. So what you need to take care, you need to use the same package. Okay, so we will be taking care of this, otherwise maybe some code will be start breaking and we need some extra effort to put fix that. So if you are doing in your projects, make sure you use the same thing, and updating the package is different thing. Okay, we can do that later. Okay, for now you see this mail kit is doing what in controller layer. It should not be here. If I remove this, what should it be doing? Okay, let's build a project. Is it affecting anything or not? Let's check. Maybe not, because I have used in service layer the email service and it's not being affected. You see the build is succeeded. Okay, for now I feel like these all things should be in my service. So let's go there in the package and open the package, manage NuGet package here. And what is that? Microsoft ASP.NET Core. And I just copy this name. Let's copy this name in the browser. Okay, make sure I have click here. Okay, manage NuGet, don't click here again. In the browse, paste it. If you paste, you click on this, you see the version has been updated. We have the latest stable version is 7.0.10 and we worked on 6. So we need to make sure, because we are just shifting the piece of code from one layer to another. We will not be upgrading the libraries right now, otherwise we'll have to write some different code maybe. So it's 6.1.0 and let's install this for now. Okay, later on we can make the effort on this. Okay, so we successfully install this. Let's take this ASP.NET Core and like that, blah blah, copy, paste. Same thing I will be doing. Install. So I have moved all these, just added the NuGet here. Okay, so in the service layer, but for now if I remove, my code start breaking because I have not moved the piece of code here. So we slightly start moving. Once we remove all the logic in the service layers, then we will remove all these references or the packages here from here. Okay, so we do not require to add some extra things and like that. So we will be removing these dependencies that is directly injected here. We will be injecting into the service layer. For now, let's just think like, okay, what we need to move. First, we will be working on this register part. You see this register part. What is it doing? This register part is making or registering a user logging into our system. So we need to understand this piece of code. So we are checking the user. What user we are providing, the payload we are providing is the email and user and a password. Let's see that. Okay, yep, we are providing some information through this GTO, username, email and password. So we are checking by the email if the user already exists, then we are throwing an error. Okay, the user already exists. And then here we are creating an object. If it is not present, then we are creating object identity user, and we are checking the role that we are going to assign. So here we are checking the role right now. If the role that user has provided, that he wants, whether he wants to register himself as an admin or common user or some other role. So we are checking that role exists in our database or not. If it is exists, then works. Otherwise, what we are doing, we are throwing an error that this role does not exist. And in this logic, what we are doing, we are creating the user in the database. if it is created, if it is not created, the succeed is not true, then we're turning an okay use there's something error, the user could not be created. Otherwise we created a user and add a role according to that user in the database. And here we added a confirmation token, like we directly cannot be login. First we need to send a OTP 2-factor authentication we enable in the some previous videos. Okay, so here we are generate email confirmation token async. So in this code, if we see what we did, sorry, actually this is the identity thing. So you provide your user and token is generated, and then you are sending this token to some on the user on an email that user has provided. Okay, and he received that token, or then he click on that link. Once he click that link, so there is a confirm email. We have a confirm email get method that is called by default when he clicks. So here we have written the code to confirm the user and make it enable to login. Before that he cannot log in. If he does not verify his email through his email, so he will not be able to log in the system. So here we are doing lots of things. We are creating the user, assigning with the role. All we logic we can move into the one method, but if I see this confirmation thing and email thing is separated, we need to make it separate. We cannot make it into the same method. So we will be doing in the next video. So please, because the video is getting long, I don't want to make each video very long, more than 10 or 12 minutes. So I will be seeing you in the next video, and we'll be doing this refactoring of this register code, and in the upcoming next video we'll be doing faster some more methods. Okay, so hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe so we can meet in the next time. Thank you. Bye.